SB19 Wakas at Simula, the Trilogy Concert Finale, was not just another concert. It felt like the closing of one era and the beginning of another. Held on April 18, 2026 at the SMDC Festival grounds, the event became the group's biggest live show yet, bringing together thousands of Otten from around the world for one emotional night. The atmosphere started long before the actual show. Fans arrived early to explore the fan zone, take pictures with the huge SB19 buses and banners, buy exclusive merchandise, exchange freebies, and relive the Trilogy era through display props from past albums and concerts. The entire venue looked more like a celebration of SB19's entire journey than a regular concert. When the concert finally began, SB19 made sure the opening was unforgettable. The members entered with explosive visuals and immediately launched into Damn, the same song that introduced their final Trilogy era. The choice of opening track symbolized power, rebirth, and the beginning of the end. From there, they followed with What?, GENTO, Ever Black, and 8-Ton Ball, turning the venue into a massive sing-along. The energy was intense from the very first minutes, with loud screams, synchronized light sticks, and fans singing every word. Damn was especially powerful because it represented the struggle and growth that defined the entire trilogy. The aggressive performance, combined with giant LED screens, pyrotechnics, and heavy choreography, immediately showed that this concert was meant to be larger and more emotional than anything SB19 had done before. After the explosive opening, the concert moved into a more emotional section. SB19 performed songs like Ala W, Liam, Moonlight, and I Want You. These songs slowed the pace and allowed the members to connect more personally with the audience. The crowd sang along to every line, creating one of the most emotional moments of the night. Many fans were seen crying, especially during Elaw and Liham, because these songs have become symbols of comfort, love, and hope within the fandom. The concert also featured special guests that surprised the audience. Japanese group B First appeared on stage, creating one of the loudest crowd reactions of the evening. Their appearance highlighted how far SB19 has come internationally and how their influence now extends beyond the Philippines. Japanese choreographer Rihata and J2X also joined the show for special performances. One of the biggest surprises of the night came when 1Z Entertainment introduced their upcoming girl group, XONARA. The reveal immediately became one of the most talked about moments online because fans had not expected a brand new group to be introduced during the concert. The announcement made the concert feel even more important because it was not only the end of SB19's trilogy, but also the beginning of a new chapter for their company and future artists. Throughout the show, SB19 balanced emotional songs with high-energy performances. The members returned to the stage with tracks like Mana, Visa, Dunka, Emoji, Bazinga, and Crimzone. These performances completely changed the mood of the night again. The crowd jumped, screamed, and danced along as the members performed some of their most intense choreography. Visa became one of the standout songs because of its connection to SB19's real-life struggles with global opportunities and travel restrictions. Fans understood the deeper meaning behind the lyrics, making the performance even more powerful. Meanwhile, Mana and Crimzone reminded everyone why SB19 is known for some of the strongest stage performances in P-pop. There were also lighter and funnier moments. Earlier in a live stream, the members had promised that if a certain goal was reached, Pablo would wear a black sleeveless shirt during the concert. SB19 kept that promise, and when Pablo appeared on stage wearing it, the entire crowd erupted. It became one of the most talked about and funniest moments of the night because fans had been waiting for it ever since the live stream. As the concert moved toward its emotional finale, SB19 performed songs like Mappa and Quit. These songs carried a deeper meaning because they reflected the struggles, sacrifices, and growth that the members experienced throughout their journey. Mappa, especially, became one of the most emotional performances of the evening. Fans sang along loudly, and many people in the audience were openly crying. Between songs, the members also spoke directly to the audience. They thanked Aten for staying with them through every era, every challenge, and every success. They talked about how the trilogy represented their growth as artists and as people. Their speeches made the crowd even more emotional because everyone knew this concert marked the end of a major chapter in SB19's career. The final set of songs included SLMT, Freedom, and finally Wakas. These tracks felt like a goodbye and a thank you at the same time. During SLMT, fans and members sang together in one huge emotional moment. Freedom symbolized moving forward into a new beginning, while Wakas represented the closing of the trilogy that began years ago. But even after that emotional ending, the biggest surprise had not yet happened. Instead of the usual light stick project, Aten prepared glowing roses throughout the crowd. When the members looked out at the audience, they saw thousands of illuminated roses lighting up the venue. The sight immediately overwhelmed the members, and several of them became emotional on stage. It was one of the most beautiful fan projects ever seen at an SB19 concert. Then, after most people thought the show was over, the fans unveiled an even bigger surprise: a drone show. Drones rose into the night sky and created shapes and messages above the venue as a tribute to SB19. The surprise perfectly matched the concert's theme, ending one chapter while beginning another. The drone display became one of the most shared and talked about moments online after the concert. The concert finally ended with SB19 performing "Shooting for the Stars," while fireworks filled the sky above the venue. It was a breathtaking ending that perfectly captured what the entire night meant. The trilogy may have ended, but SB19 made it clear that this is only the beginning of an even bigger future. In the end, WAKAS at Simula was more than a concert. It was a celebration of everything SB19 and Aten have been through together. Every struggle, every success, every song, and every memory. The title itself perfectly described the night. A Wakas, or ending, for the trilogy, but also a Simula, or new beginning, for whatever comes next.